Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Hot Noods or Ring of Fire, or both. So if you remember from a very recent video, Julie and I and Katie Prettyman from Beyond Seattle Eats did these Samyang spicy buldak 3x spicy hot chicken flavor ramen. Now, to be fair, it's artificial chicken flavor. They all are. I've never seen one of these really extra hot ones that are actual chicken flavor. So, buldak is a Korean dish. There's also a video of Julie and I trying to make buldak, but using the sauce from this and everything. But we're using chicken, so I'll have that at the end as well. But being that it's a Korean dish, and this is hard to find, so we had to buy a package of 5. I decided I would try it again, but we're going to step it up today. So I made a trip to BB.Q Chicken, which is a chain that started in Korea. And on the menu, they actually have buldak chicken. So as you remember, buldak is a chicken stew. So it has nothing to do with the noodles or anything. And typically it's served with rice. So when I ordered it from there, I had to order it without the rice. So they just gave me the buldak chicken. So let's take a look at this and see what this looks like. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. It smells good too. When I bought it, the gentleman behind the counter said to me, "Do you want that extra spicy?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" I'm mixing it with this, right? I mean, like, you know, how bad could it be? Well, famous last words. So there's little pieces of chicken in there. There's some, it looks like lemongrass, or this could be green onions, sesame seed. Very, very delicious looking dish. As a matter of fact, I think what we're gonna do is we are going to try a piece of this first. You know, just a piece of the chicken with their sauce first by itself. I'm trying to get some, you know, cover it with as much sauce as I can. Look at that, that's nice. All right, let's try this. Nice tender chicken. Slow build on the heat. Really nice spice. So that heat builds and it coats your mouth. They said extra hot. Doesn't really taste that hot, but you know, I don't know what the baseline level is, but it's really good. It's a much thicker sauce than when Julie and I did. But it has that, like, it's almost like a roux, like silt, you know, that texture of the sauce. It packs heat, but it comes in slowly. And that's really good. So that on its own, like if you're ever near a BB.Q Chicken place, this Korean chain, if you're ever near one of these, go and get this. This is really, really good. They serve it with rice, and you'll want that. It's nice to have it mixed with rice. But we're gonna do the unthinkable today. So today, we're gonna mix it with the 3x spicy. So what I did was what Julie always says that she does is when you're making noodles like this, especially ones that's artificial chicken flavor, to chicken it up a little bit, cook it in chicken broth. So we did that. We cooked it in chicken broth. It said to cook for 5 minutes. We cooked for 5 minutes. And then you put it in a pan, you stir fry it. It says for 30 seconds. I gave it a little bit more, you know, maybe kind of get that little kind of stir fried texture and flavor on the noodles. So you're supposed to maintain or retain 8 spoons of water, which we did. We put that in when we stir fried it. We put the sauce mix in when we stir fried it. And then the packet of, I guess, seasonings, or it looks like seaweed and sesame seeds or something, we put that on afterwards. So here's the finished product on that. So we have this, and we are gonna put the two of these together. Now, I suppose I could taste some of this by itself, but again, you know, we already covered that, we already did that. I'm gonna see which one's hotter. That's hotter. That is definitely hotter. Heat kicks in right off the bat. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the two of these together, mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna have the burning feast from hell. All right, here we go. This is really good. Their buldak, by the way, is very, very good. And this is how you take buldak with artificial chicken flavor, or buldak noodles with artificial chicken flavor, and give it chicken flavor. We'll mix that up a little bit. I have a suspicion that the sauce from the buldak, which is not as hot as the noodles is going to bring the heat down a little bit on the noodles, but I really don't know. That looks really good. Very dark red, murky, evil. Oh, look at that. All right, actual buldak from BB.Q Chicken mixed with Samyang buldak hot chicken flavor ramen 3X spicy. Here we go. And may God have mercy on my toilet. It's very dark. All right, here we go. That's delicious. And it doesn't tame the heat from the 3X. The heat from the 3X is still there, so it takes that buldak up to another level of heat. But the flavor of the buldak sauce and the buldak itself, really, really good. Mixed with the ramen, that is exceptional. That is really good. Now, if you're one of those people who don't have a high tolerance for capsaicin, say you can't go much more than, say, habanero or something, stay away from this. This is really, really hot. This is not available. The Samyang buldak 3X is not available in the United States. And part of the reason for that might be because of what happened with the one chip challenge, where somebody died eating it. And it wasn't the one chip challenge itself or anything in it that killed it. There were health circumstances that he had that kind of exacerbated it. But I'd still caution, like, if you're a kid, don't eat this, right? If you're an adult that really can't handle a lot of heat, don't eat this. If you have heart issues or anything all the time, don't eat this. But if you can handle the heat, definitely try this, because this is delicious. Now, I don't know what to tell you about getting the 3X. Again, it's not available in the United States, and so you gotta know somebody who's outside of the United States who can maybe pick some up and send it to you. But it is definitely worth it. I think, like, it's fun to try it at that level of heat, but at the same time, it might be nice just to enjoy the buldak at its standard level of heat. It's still hot, but it's not like crazy hot. So, have it the way they serve it with rice, or the noodle dish of your choice. It doesn't have to be a hot one or everything, because you're going to get the heat from the sauce from the buldak and everything. But it's really exceptional, and that's going to get a big thumbs way up from me. So, try this. Again, can have a little bit of a difficulty sourcing this, but it's doable. And maybe, or hopefully, if there's not a BB.Q Chicken near you, there might be another Korean restaurant or something that does buldak and does just as well. So get out there and try it. But when you do, just remember that it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.